I mean, it's been really easy. We're all baseball players, same thing. It obviously, still hurts just because of how close I was with everyone in Tampa and how much that meant to me. But definitely excited for, what San Diego is going to mean to me and the time that I'm going to be able to have here. And definitely excited about that. But today's been really easy. I've been really comfortable. So I've been very happy with that.
Anything that you're planning on doing differently this spring that you might have done in the past simply because it was a shortened season last year and you're ramping it back up to 162?
No, pretty much everything's going to be the same. I'm not going to really change anything that I've done. Just the only thing I could say that is going to change is I'll be more talkative and learning my teammates and staff and, getting more connected with them through this month and a half.
As far as that communication goes, especially with Larry Rothschild and Austin Nolan, your catching staff, have you had some conversations with them about maybe some things that you're working on or how you want to approach batters and stuff like that? Or is that more of the topics that come up once you start actually throwing pens and working?
Yeah, I mean, I talked to Larry about it a good amount. I talked to Nola about it. I'm sitting down with Victor tomorrow. And then the bullpen catchers have been talking to them to talk to them today. So, again, I'm going to get better with, talking to everyone, remembering all the names. But I got to get there first, I got to get the names down because if I don't remember the names, they're going to look at me like, yo, who's this new dude? But yeah, so I'm going to practice on learning all the names. And then, yeah, we should be good.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they all know who you are. As far as your expectations of this season, and nothing against Tampa Bay, they had their own ways of doing things.
Yeah.
But do you feel like there's going to be a little bit more freedom maybe for you to go deeper in some games? Are you looking forward to that opportunity?
When you said freedom, I was like, there's no more of a place that's more free than Tampa. But freedom to go deeper in the games, yeah, I mean, I talked to, Larry about it, Jace. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's not hard to go past 5 innings. So I'm sure I'll be able to go past that. But again, to start the season, I think, it's going to be a slow build. It's not going to be something where it's like, all right, go 9 innings right now. It's going to be a slow build. And we'll get there. I mean, we have all spring to kind of build up to that. And then, probably the first month I'll be, around 5, 6, 7 innings. That's the plan, and then going past that afterwards. But again, I'm more focused on right now, like feeling healthy, getting my pitches down, believing in, the mix that I'll be able to do, seeing what is working right away, what's not, and just kind of learning my body and learning, how everything needs to happen. So once I start to learn all that, then I'll really start to focus on like innings and, pitch number and all that. I mean, I'll focus mostly on pitching, and securing dubs. That's going to be my main focus. But yeah, I'm not scared to swing a bat. I'm more, I'm not scared to go up to the plate and swing. I'm more scared to go up there and try to bunt. Like bunt, I was taught, I learned from the great Kent Murphy, we don't bunt here. So I got to learn that, once I learn how to do that, then I think I'll be solid. I'm really, I've won a Cy Young and that's in the past. So I need to focus on, what I can do now, what I can learn now, and, learning my teammates and, what makes them great and seeing, what can help me, as well as learning from my coach. I mean, there's a lot. I have a lot to learn. So definitely coming in here, excited about, all the new people that I'm going to be around and be able to learn from. There's really no pressure. I mean, I think we all know how good we can be. And I think it just becomes with the belief. Once you believe in it, there's no pressure on winning or losing, because then you'll expect to win if you do the things the way you know how to do them. So, I mean, I haven't been around the team and, the full team with all the guys to see, how the clubhouse is, how people interact. So there's not a lot that I can like really go off of, but being able to see the guys that are here, the confidence, the swag, people are walking with. I mean, that's very important already just to start with that. And they'll find a way, for them to, create that winning atmosphere that they've already created. So I think there's a lot here, I just got to sit down and just watch and learn and see how they do things here. And then once I get comfortable with that, then I can really answer questions with a lot more depth.
Hi, Blake. Considering the way your season ended last year and who it ended against, are you kind of extra thrilled to be in the National League West with a chance to compete against a team like the Dodgers regularly for the division title?
Yeah, I mean, I said a while ago when Boston traded Mookie, I was super excited and thank you, Boston. So now I got to face Mookie even more. Um, I'm taking my thank you back. Uh, I'm not thanking Boston anymore, but no, I mean, I'm excited. It'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to, the challenge of their lineup. They're a good team, and to be able to face them and compete with myself, and really, try to be the best I can be. That team is going to do a lot of things to make me an even better pitcher. So I'm super excited that I get to pitch against them. Hopefully, I get to pitch against them all every time we play them. So it's something that I look forward to, and I really can't wait for it. So yeah, I'm definitely excited. I know how the rivalry's been. I know it's a little feisty lately, which I'm here for all of that, and I'm looking forward to being a part of it, and hopefully that puts us on the winning side more than not.
What did you make of the offseason, kind of the way the Padres and the Dodgers went back and forth acquiring guys, and what that's all been
Yeah.
like?
Well, it was cool. I want both teams to be the best they can be. So it was cool. The Padres, they started quick. We threw some haymakers quick. And then the Dodgers, they followed with some big haymakers as well. So it's exciting. It's what baseball should be about. Make the best team you could possibly make and do everything you can to win. And I feel like both the teams are doing so. So it's going to be very exciting. It's going to be a fun series that everyone around the world is going to want to watch, and that's what it's about.
Hey, Blake, though much of it was a system philosophy thing in Tampa, how motivating is it to show that you can not just pitch deeper into games, but actually do it?
Yeah, I think, it's all about just what it's going to, do for me internally. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I want to see, what's inside of me. And the only way to really see that is to go deep into games when you're starting to be a little bit more fatigued, and, you got to battle some things and try to be great doing so. So I think that's what I'm most excited about, is I can really, find out what's inside of me. And that's really what I'm looking forward to most. I feel like that will tell me a lot, and I'll learn a lot from that, and I'll be able to really grow from those experiences. So it's something that, I can't really put a finger on, but it's something that I know once I go deeper into ball games, I'll become a lot better at, being a complete starting pitcher.
I'm health pending, and if the handcuffs are off, best case scenarios on every level, how many innings in a full season do you think you're capable of pitching? Just in your head.
I mean, in my head this year, I mean, I got to look at it. I was looking at it earlier too. I got to see how many innings I threw last year with playoffs included, to really know what's a healthy line for me to, kind of hit. I would say in the 150 to 180 range, and then postseason, strictly just because, you don't want to go from a low number of innings to 200 innings. You're just, the chance of injury is a lot higher. So I got to look at that. But again, also I got to see how I feel when the time comes, and that will have a lot to say too. So there's a lot of factors that will play into that. But I'll be talking to Larry about it, and we're going to find something that we're very comfortable with, and I'll be very honest with him. And, as the season goes, we'll just get better of understanding where I'm at, where I want to be, where I need to, let up a little bit, and where I need to push the gas. So it's all just, off a feel and, communicating that with Larry, and we'll find, a good number. But I never really set an inning limit, but I have an idea. But again, if I feel great, then I'm going to keep going.
I wanted to, it seems like baseball is kind of embracing, some of these personalities a little bit more.
Yeah.
You're obviously on a team with a lot of that and a lot of excitement. You mentioned the Dodger rivalry. They had some dust ups, how it can be on the field from that standpoint.
Yeah.
Then they had a guy like Bauer, just with a high profile rivalry like that, with all the personalities, yourself included. Like, how good can that be for the game of baseball and continuing to kind of push that forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's huge, just the fans now, they want more excitement than anything. Baseball is, you got to understand the game to really enjoy and get excitement out of it that way. But when the players are doing bat flips and, they're kind of just being themselves and having their own identity and, they're swagging out in their own way, however you want to, word that. It brings a lot of fun and excitement, and it brings people back to want to watch those people. And I think the most important thing is we have a team with guys that, they play 100% every game. So when fans come to these games, they're not getting cheated on anything. That the players here are going to give you everything they got. And I think that's the most important thing. But I mean, that rivalry is going to be, it's only getting better. I'm already looking forward to it. I can't wait to play the Dodgers. They're talented beyond belief. We're talented beyond belief. And it's only going to prepare both teams that much more for, the postseason that both of us, want to make. So I'm very, very excited and looking forward to it. But I think, for the fans, these two teams have a lot of personalities, and that's why a lot of people are going to tune into the games, because it's going to be a lot of fun every game.
Thanks, Blake. Good luck this spring.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, do two more. Marty, Caswell.
Hi, Blake. Just going off what Renee just asked you, with the addition of Trevor Bauer to the Dodgers, how do you think the Padres rotation stacks up with what the Dodgers have?
Well, I'm going to pick our team over them every time. So I think we stack up great. But yeah, I mean, they got Buehler, Kershaw, Bauer, of course, and May is going to be really good. I mean, they got arms over there. I'm probably forgetting people, no disrespect to them, but they got dudes. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, going against them, starter versus starter, bullpen versus bullpen. But I'm picking my team every time. I don't play to lose, so I think we stack up great.
And what's the most valuable intel you've gotten on San Diego from Tommy Pham?
Food's good here. City's good. What else have I asked him? Tommy's a funny dude. He just want to talk baseball all day long. So when I ask him questions, he'll like kind of answer it and then go back into like the analytics and hitting and hands and all that stuff that he loves to talk about. But I just ask, like, how's the food? How's the city? How's the vibe? Like, is it a place I like? He knows me very well, and stuff like that. So he just kind of told me that I really love the city. It's my speed. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Last up, we'll go to Dennis Lynn.
Hey, Blake, it looks like based on the numbers, you were a pretty good hitter at Sherwood High School.
Hype me up. Come on.
But since it's been a few years and assuming there isn't a late deal in spring training to bring the universal DH back to the NL, I know you talked about wanting to get your bunting down this spring, but
let's just start with this. Kevin Long came out and did a camp in Seattle with me, and maybe I might have learned some pointers on how to hit. So who knows? We'll see what I bring to the plate. I can promise you it's going to be a smile. But we'll see. I mean, I was good in high school, but that was 10 years ago, and that was against people throwing 85. So we'll see what I'm able to do, this year. But I'm confident in myself, confident in my swing, confident really in just me as a human. So I'm looking forward to it. And I think hitting going to be a lot of fun. It's new. So maybe I'll ask Machado and Tatis for some tips.
fair enough. I'm looking forward to that. But just on a related topic, with all this uncertainty about workloads for pitchers after 60 games last year, and now having possibly hitting on top of that for the starters in the NL, are you personally hoping that the DH comes back somehow before opening day?
I mean, I prefer the DH because it's another, talented hitter that's hitting. But I don't mind facing a pitcher. I mean, I think that's a thank you. I appreciate that. Unless it's Bumgarner. Sorry, he can swing it. Greinke can swing it, But I'd rather face them than a hitter, than a DH who's usually going to be one of your better hitters anyway. So I'm looking forward to it. But I'm going to give you a secret. My approach is the other way. I'm just going to try to pepper it over there. That's it. I'm not going to turn on nothing. So don't look for no home runs out of me. We singles over here.